that a sudden sound discloses, for the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching, we battle too for men, for they are women's children, and we mourn them again. I shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Our soul as well as bodies, give us bread, but give us roses. As we go marching, marching, on upward rhythm there, oh, crying through our singing, their riches for bread, and love and beauty, their grudging spirits new. Yes, it is bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too.
That music that you were listening to in the background as we opened up today is Judy Collins singing Bread and Roses. And we'll talk in just a minute about the connection of why that's important today. But right now, I want to talk about something that is on most everybody's mind, and that's the election. Of course, I hope that you have voted. I did. I actually voted by mail this year, and it worked really well, and I've already confirmed that my vote was received and that it will be counted. So whatever your plan is, I just hope that you will say thank you for the country that you live in that allows us to have a say every 2 years in what we want our country to look like, what we want our country to be. Most importantly, the leaders that we want to represent us. The month of November is traditionally a month of gratitude. After all, it contains probably the original day of gratitude, Thanksgiving, always the fourth Thursday of the month. It also contains Giving Tuesday. What do you know about Giving Tuesday? Well, depending on what you read and where you read it, it was founded either in 2011 or 2012 by the New York 92nd Street Y in partnership with the UN or by a not-for-profit theater company. Regardless of which story is to be believed, it took off. It grew into its own not-for-profit organization that right now is harnessing the power of people and organizations to change the world one community at a time. And do you have any idea of how much money it raises? Last year, in 2019, Giving Tuesday, which happens always on the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving, raised $1.9 billion with a B dollars across 47,000 not-for-profits. It's a big deal. It's a big deal not only here in the United States, but also all over the world. Because it puts, like voting, puts the power in your hands to determine the future of our government, of our country. Giving Tuesday puts the power in your hands to change lives, to change families, to change communities, and ultimately to change the world. I'm Cynthia Wade, and I'm the founder of do-over.me. And we've been participating in Giving Tuesday since the very beginning. And each year we've gotten better at it, better at communicating our message. This year, of course, because of COVID-19, supporting job seekers, which is what we do at do-over.me, is more important than ever. Giving Tuesday's CEO, Asha Curran, reminds us that we each have the power to make an impact with acts of generosity, no matter how small, and to ensure the sustainability of organizations and services that are crucial to the care and support of our communities. We'd like to talk with you a little bit today about why supporting do-over.me this month during November, and especially on December 1st, which is the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving this year, and is, in fact, Giving Tuesday, is so important. It's because do-over.me is all about putting people to work, meaningful employment, bread, and roses. Because what is more essential after the basic needs are met, of course, than a job? Because with a job, individuals are able to meet their own basic needs. And in addition, they feel good about themselves and their contributions to their lives, to the lives of their families, and to their community, ultimately to the world. Even before the pandemic, unemployment was the lowest it's been in 50 years. Most would say 3.5%. But even then, that meant that 7 million people were unemployed. Of course, we all know what happened when COVID-19 hit the US and we went into lockdown in March. The unemployment rate skyrocketed up to 14.7%. 18 million people unemployed. Regardless of who wins today's election in the US, the bottom line is that it's going to take time for the economy and businesses to recover, for people to go back to work. And the reality is that many of the jobs that were lost will never come back. They would have been lost ultimately anyway. COVID-19 just accelerated that loss. So the competition among the 6 generations that make up today's workforce here in the United States will be fierce. For any of those people who have any specific challenges, for example, if they're people of color, if they're people for whom English is not their native language, if they're people that have cognitive or emotional disabilities, if they're older workers and not yet eligible for Social Security, those without formal education and specific skill training, well, it's going to be that much more difficult for those people. At do-over.me, our mission is to provide proven, practical, professional support to anyone who is seeking meaningful employment. We offer services virtually so we can be effective all across the country, even before the COVID-19 mitigations are lifted. We meet our members where they're at so that together will work to help them manage their careers and move themselves where they want to go. We serve our members on a sliding scale. So, regardless of what kind of stimulus the government ultimately delivers and what kind of salary you ultimately get or hourly wage you ultimately get, everyone has skin in the game and can take advantage of our services. We've structured it so that the more you make, the more you pay. But if you don't make a lot, you don't pay a lot, and scholarships are often available. We want to level the playing field so that everyone can have bread and roses. Bread and roses? It originated, again, here's a disagreement, as a political slogan in a speech given by an American woman suffragist activist by the name of Helen Todd, or some other reports by the name of Rose Schinderman. Either way, what happened was they both took the line into their speeches around 1915 from a poem by James Oppenheim. And the words of the poem that are pertinent to our discussion today are bread for all and roses too. Because the quote reads, "Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses." That's what meaningful employment is all about. And that's why we were playing the Judy Collins song from 1976 when we opened our discussion today. You may also be familiar with this from a 2014 film called Pride. Either way, this concept of bread and roses captures the ultimate goal for us at do-over.me. Everyone has a right to bread and roses. Everyone, period. With your help, we subsidize our members who find themselves on the lower end of that sliding scale that I talked about. As we make our way through November, Thanksgiving, the original day of gratitude, and eventually find ourselves on Giving Tuesday, again, December 1st, we hope that you'll be paying attention to all of the posts and the free presentations we're offering about the work that we do at do-over.me, what it is, who it benefits, and why it makes such a significant difference, so that you will be in a position of making a donation on or before Giving Tuesday, again, December 1st. Check out the landing page on our website. It's dedicated to Giving Tuesday, and follow up with us all month because the calendar events will be changing and we will be posting regularly across all social media with not only information about Giving Tuesday and do-over.me and supporting and subsidizing the work that we do, but also about how you can turn gratitude into the only prayer that you will ever need to say. And if you do that, your life will change. Again, my name is Cynthia Wade, and I founded do-over.me because change is hard, especially when your career and your life don't turn out the way you planned. We get it because we've been there. And along the way, We've developed lots of different ways to support you, whether you're unemployed, underemployed, or unhappily employed. Some of the ways that we offer support are traditional: resumes, LinkedIn profiles, a marketing plan to get you a job. But some of them are unconventional: improv and discussion groups and practices of gratitude. But all of them are focused on action. We bring a holistic approach to job search, providing you with information and opportunities around both hard and soft skills. Check out the calendar events on our website. Simple: do-over.me. Follow us on social media. Join us in these live presentations or listen to them at your convenience. More questions? Easy. Pick up the phone and call us. I love to meet new people. You can reach us at 630-402-0429. Just be prepared to leave a message because I talk to a lot of people on the phone. Or shoot us an email at info at do-over.me. Do-over.me. We're a tribe of like-minded people who meet you where you're at, accept you for exactly who you are, and work together with you so that you get it done. And as a result, you will learn how to pivot your way to success, a successful career, and a successful life. Supporting you, it's what we do. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to go out and vote. And when you lay your head down tonight, say thank you. Say thank you for living in a country where you have the right to vote. And thank you for discovering and understanding all of the resources, including do-over.me, that are at your fingertips that will help you make your dreams come true. Thanks a lot.